y'all don't really want it like that. Yeah, here comes the.
What's up, guys? Welcome back. We are the Tailgate Talks, episode 26, season 2. We're still going strong. Kelly's got rocking out. Josh has the hearts out. I'm not doing anything.
I fixed my thumbs, guys. I fixed my thumbs.
His thumbs are no longer dyslexic.
Fix my thumbs.
But we appreciate the continued support. Love you guys. Again, go follow us on Instagram, the.tailgate.talk.
Yeah.
Spotify, Apple Pod, and TikTok. And we're still waiting for these guys. Josh is apparently has somebody that he knows a
Yeah, man.
I know a guy that knows a guy that knows a guy.
Yeah.
How much of it we drank at opening day? You'd think by now they'd
100%.
be on their radar.
Give us some wings.
Yeah. So, cheers. Cheers. Oh, I forgot about this guy. Let me get this over here.
Tommy want wingy.
Tommy want wingy. So good. Oh boy.
That actually tasted good. I needed it.
Close your eyes. Go. It's just so dangerous.
I fought through it.
I don't know why you let me do that.
Why is it so...
It was like a volcano erupting.
It literally that's like what the
It's
towel
like
next to my
coming out of it.
that's what the towel next to my bed.
That's what she said.
That's literally what the towel next to my bed felt like in college.
Jesus.
Wow!
All right.
Wake the fuck up!
Oh wow, we just ate so much pizza too between all of us.
Yep.
At our company
Yeah, what was that
meeting.
place called? That was fucking good.
Crispelli's. If you guys have
really
have
good
not
fucking
had it,
pizza.
get in there. Great owner, friend of the company here. But their pizza is
Super thin, fucking.
It's actually
crispy.
back-to-back days for us, too. We had an inspection company come to our other office yesterday, and they brought Crispelli's subs. Oh, man.
What's better?
It's honestly, so it's their bread. It's their bread that does
bread,
it.
yeah.
The bread makes the pizza and the subs. Both
I was just
phenomenal.
gonna say because their breadsticks, putting the meatballs in the breadstick.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Ooh-wee.
The subs were very solid.
That's
Yeah.
money, dude.
Yes, it is. All right, let's spin this motherfucking wheel, baby.
Oh, I forgot about this
Spin
part. Why do I keep forgetting? Bert?
wheel.
Just in case you didn't know, I just won an egg toss with Erica.
I don't know if you won. Danny lost.
I still won.
39.
Ooh. Jamal Agnew. McKinstry, baby.
Yeah, I'm spinning again.
Dude, he's hitting like 400. Fire up chips. That's the first time I've ever said that in my life.
Yeah, really felt that. 82.
Receivers.
Yeah, I feel good about 82.
Wasn't Jermaine Crowell?
Mohamed Sanu.
Was he 82 for the Falcons? Or Patriots? Deion Branch? No, he was 80.
84.
Yeah.
How do we not... How
82?
we
Tight end?
Brayton farting 82s? There's got to be some good tight ends and receivers.
I'm thinking 81s. I'm thinking 80s. 87.
That's how it goes, man.
88.
You put us on a spot for a number, and then we just completely choke.
84 was Herman Moore. Morton?
No.
Was he 81?
No.
Who was Johnny?
87. Then Sloan was.
87. Yeah.
I can nail all that. I thought Jermaine Crowell, but I can't remember, and obviously he's not great enough to be on this list anyway.
Best to wear.
I can't think of any Michigan 82s either. Like,
I thought it was going to be a better number.
hold please.
Ozzie Newsome.
I mean, we suck.
Best of Jersey.
Jermaine Crowell. I feel validated.
Alan Page.
John Stallworth.
Shannon Sharp. Fuck!
That's bad.
He was 82.
Yeah, it was. Jason Witten.
He's been around, huh?
I mean, he was
Jay
really
Witt.
good. He was really good for a while.
Yeah.
Jimmy Smith.
Frank Clark. Dwayne Bowe.
Jason Witten's a good one.
There's some good ones.
Antoine Randall.
That was bad. All right, bad showing for the boys. Bad showing for the boys. We're We're still coming off of Pizza High.
Speak for yourself. I got Jermaine Crowell. He was a stud for half a year.
Dante Hall.
Ooh, the human joystick.
The human joystick. God, he was so fun to watch, dude.
Yeah. He changed the game for like half a season. It was crazy.
Yeah, it was great. And then Hester.
Then Devin Hester changed it for a couple years. Hey, don't kick the ball anywhere near this guy.
Yeah, we're just going to kick it out of bounds.
Yeah, we'll give him at the 40.
Yeah, they ruined kickoff because they were so good. All right. Any other numbers? No? Feel good?
That's fine.
All right. We're going to get into the stepchild of Detroit right now, and that is the NHL hockey.
I have one thing to say. Rest in peace, 2024, 2025 Red Wings.
Yeah, they have a
A for effort.
0.04 chance of making the playoffs, I think, is what I saw.
See, we're going to talk shit about them, and then they're going to make it.
They're done. They're cooked. I mean,
what do the Tigers have? 0.02 chance of making the playoffs last year?
it's probably about what do the Wings have?
0.04. Double, man.
But the Tigers could control a little bit of their own destiny.
Yeah, the Tigers were cooking.
Man, I watched.
They were 36 and 13 in the last 2 months of the
I
season.
went out of my way to watch the Wings Canadians game the other day, and
They came out hot.
I saw they're up 1-0. I'm like, okay, cool. This is your time to really show us if you got any fight.
The open netter.
Well,
What are we doing? Just let it rip.
At one point, we were up in shots like 32-8, and we
mean,
were down 2-1. It was like, what is going on?
You kind of thought they had a chance after the Blues. They won 2 games, played the Canadians in there, right?
Yeah.
They weren't home. And then they got the Panthers. It's just
If you can't beat the team that you're trying to hop, like that was it. That showed me all I needed to see. So it sucks.
Too streaky. I mean, it was funny because they talk about bad May. Well, it turned April and they won 2 games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fuck?
It's just
what are we doing?
that game. Like they had everything in front of them right there. Like you can say they have a good game, big. Like that was it. Show up, win that game.
Steve's in the hot seat.
Oh, they did their best. And Callie said it best last week. As long as McClellan goes, that's as long as Steve goes.
Yep.
I think you're spot on.
On to the other sports that are worth talking about.
Let's hop into the Tigres because they've been pretty hot, pretty fun to watch. 7-5 right now.
I mean,
there's 7 of their last. Well, 7 of their last 10.
Baseball's all about
7-5
stacking series wins.
Yeah,
3 in a row. I mean,
right.
2 out of 3 versus Seattle, swept the White Sox. 2 out of 3 versus the Yankees. Our starting pitchers.
And we goosed the Yankees.
Starting pitchers against the Yankees give up 1 run in 3 games. So that's unreal.
Even with them fucking torpedo bats.
Yeah, that we squashed that.
Yeah, squash that shit.
So I will say, like, how good Aaron Judge is. Like, we did keep him in the yard. I didn't realize he still had 6 hits in the series.
Yeah.
Because normally you're used to seeing him hit home runs, right? But he had 6 base hits.
Yeah. I mean, he had 2 bloop singles against Skubal, and they were like, well, it's still 2 hits. But they're like, that's a testament to how nasty Skubal stuff was that he's getting, like, jamming him and everything. But, he's
Skubal's what, 1 and 2?
I think he's 1-1. I don't know. I think he had no decision.
He had no decision.
Yeah, it was definitely his first win.
The Dodgers?
No,
the second one.
He lost his
Mariners.
losses against no decision against the Dodgers. That was when we won. We had a late game rally.
Yeah, it was nice to see though. Skubal, like just the Skubal we know. He absolutely came out kind of angry, locked it down, was mowing down Yankees. Like, so it was fun to watch him.
I do think too when the moment gets larger, he steps up.
Yep.
Which is
the
great fucking trait.
Start of the game, you get a single walk, 2 guys on, no outs, and then strikeout, ground out, strike. Like, okay.
Same thing. I know they lost yesterday, but Flaherty, same thing. Bases loaded, 1 out, gets out of the inning.
Well, remind you, Verlander used to do that, man. Verlander would be like, he'd get a guy on, and you'd
Verlander.
Oh fuck.
Verlander would load the bases, no outs, and then strike out 3.
Yeah, you still
the
knew
rest of the game. Then have a no hitter after that. Fuck
yeah.
Scherzer did it sometimes too, but remember, like in the playoffs,
Yeah.
there'd be times where you're like, okay, we're in trouble. Nope.
No,
we good.
They have another gear.
Yeah, so they're fun to watch. I think it's, yesterday's game. I felt for Dangler a little bit. I don't know did you watch the game at all yesterday?
I did.
So he had those back-to-back fly balls like they were against the fence.
It's tough
behind the plate. It's a tough play because they showed it from overhead after the game.
Yeah.
The second one was like 4 rows into the bench and 4 rows into the stands, and it came back into play.
What people don't realize too is like, sure, you got home field advantage in sports, but like early in a baseball season, They haven't been practicing
been.
at
Also,
Comerica Park.
That's also a brand new backstop.
Yeah, Dylan Dingler hasn't.
It's a new backstop
it's
too.
nothing
Yeah,
familiar.
like Dylan Dingler hasn't been taking pop-ups behind home plate.
I was
thought
a catcher, and I felt for him in that moment because there's nothing worse than a ball you have a beat on it, but back there the spin it spins crazy.
Dude, it's hard enough without a net.
Yeah.
Now
Right.
imagine it's parallel to a net the whole way down.
Right.
Literally.
And you just
Spin it.
gotta. So the first one he tried this, second one he tried this, and yeah, man,
Yeah.
just
It was unfortunate. I felt for him.
What do
yesterday.
you guys think of the new backstop?
I'm okay with it. I mean,
I mean,
it's-
I don't love how expensive those seats are.
Yeah,
I actually thought it was Target Field the first time I saw it.
yeah. It takes a second to
Because
get used to
the brickwork
bricks.
and all
Yeah,
that.
Yeah.
And you're just so used to seeing green everywhere.
Yeah.
yeah.
It was,
I mean,
it was shocking to me.
It's gonna take a second for the eyes to get used to it because you're so used to seeing Comerica Park how you've always known it.
Yeah.
But
I
yeah.
like it.
I mean,
think it's an
I like
upgrade.
it. I just again
Those
those
seats are
those seats
stupid.
gotta. What I heard yesterday, they're $100,000 for the pair for season tickets.
yeah.
Yeah.
Are you
They're
80,
like-
82 games,
Aren't
82
they,
home games?
Aren't they like $2,000? Isn't that what they said there?
I thought it was
Take
$100,000 for one seat. Even I don't even know. But
No, for like a single game.
oh no,
Maybe I was wrong.
maybe.
No,
I mean,
you're right.
Makes sense.
It's about $1,000.
$2,000.
I think it's $1,000 or
$2,000
$1,200
for a pair or something.
Yeah. But
I
it's,
mean-
yeah. I mean, there's.
Let's face it, just like suites and everything else at all the other
Yeah.
arenas, it's going to be a company thing. It's going to be something you get from somebody.
Hey, real team.
yeah,
Buy
Yeah.
a couple.
Well, you
someone's
saw Waymo was there.
give me a write-off for
again.
somebody.
Waymo was there.
The Yankees, right?
They're going to keep
Yeah.
doing that too. You're going to keep seeing other athletes and celebrities in those
Sitting in
seats.
those
and-
seats, right?
Yeah, so
Oh, guys that can afford it.
It's gonna be like the the first row of a basketball game.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
4 seats.
Yeah. the floor.
so I mean, I've actually sat in them a couple times. Not like the Pistons and the Red Wings at LCA. They have a thing called it's like the Motor City Club, where it's the middle. Imagine on a basketball court or ice arena, like the 30-yard line to 30-yard line on both sides is its own private club, and it has its own concourse where you free food, free drinks, free everything, and it's awesome. It's a little bit bigger area and it's a little bit cheaper to get into than the Tigers. So but it's like I see what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
But one of the cool things about the Pistons game, actually, we did it Monday. I did the Tigers game and the Pistons game. You'll be in there and you're just like, some Babyface Ray is a Detroit rapper. He was in there with us. Ben Wallace. Like you're just like, and
That's sweet.
it's part of the experience because all the floor seats, that's also where they go. Is the same club, or same concourse that you go to. So it's cool, but you can get into those sometimes for $100 a ticket. We'll see how it plays out for the Tigers. Because
Yeah.
am I paying $1,000? Absolutely
I
not.
mean, right now it's hot and new.
I'm not paying $1,000 for anything.
Imagine sitting in those heated seats though in an October game. That'd be pretty sick.
Yeah,
Or
man.
right now when it was 39 degrees the other day when
No,
they
it
fucking
was-
first pitch.
They also they cool too.
So, yeah.
July.
I mean, if,
pretty
again, they're fun to watch. They're first in the AL Central right now.
Yeah,
we're going.
and we're injured, man.
We're going to Minnesota.
I was at the game the other day and there was a little rain snow action going on, and I was looking over at those seats and I was like, oh, didn't come with an awning because they're just as cold as we were. But
It's cold, but yeah, I mean, seeing where they're at, they're hitting the baseball. Even yesterday, down 4-0 going into the bottom of the ninth.
yep.
Yeah,
You generate a couple walks.
fighting back. Yeah,
Who led off?
Baez, man.
Well, he had their first hit.
Yep.
But somebody walked right before him.
Yep.
Javier Baez, you mean?
Javier
Yeah.
Baez.
McKinstry maybe.
No, because McKinstry had that clearing base
Yeah.
hit that ended up into an extra base. Again, good
Kreidler,
base.
Dingler. I don't know. One of the lures.
It was Dingler.
Yeah.
Dingler walked, and then by his base hit, Sweeney walked, and then McKinstry hit a jam shot base hit that he turned into a double after Judge tried to throw home.
Well, what's cool is I think we all really enjoyed the end of last season. It was awesome. But we all still were like, was it real? Were they just hot? What happened? Like,
Yeah.
because they such a big turnaround. So then you go into this season, all the offseason, all the question marks. You get swept by the Dodgers. Oh, was it the Dodgers or was it us? And then what we just did these last 3 series is like,
Yeah.
hell yeah, that wasn't a
Yeah.
fluke last year.
Well, I also
Let's
think
do it again.
like we got swept by the Dodgers, but we showed fight against them.
Yeah, we were in every game.
Like we were like the Dodgers are fucking good,
Yeah.
but
Well, that's-
we're just not that good. We're good.
They're
We're
the
not-
best team money can buy.
Yes,
And they were
right.
coming off already played a whole series.
Right.
They're on their
Right.
home. They just put up their banners. Like we had no business winning that series.
Right.
You'd like to steal a game, and
get
we very
one.
well should have. We were in every
All of
game,
them.
but
right.
it's awesome to see how they responded and see them playing good
So
baseball.
the thing that I keep talking about, I think it's funny, is that what was the off season? What do we keep hearing? We don't want to block. We don't want to block the young guys. Don't want to block the young guys. So what do? They move Keith to first base.
Yeah.
And who does that block? Torque.
Well,
so we blocked the kid, and what happened?
What
the kid
sucks
fucking
too is
blew up.
so
I think that's so fucking funny to me that like they moved things around to block him, and then he's the one that fucking blows up.
and the thing, they're both young guys, and they both could be core. They both could be pieces of the future, but the way they drew the line in the sand there, that he is the first baseman, we all said, why? It's too soon. We don't know. You can't write Torque off yet. And what we're seeing now too is, okay, so Torque's hitting. Torque earned his spot back.
I think we thought they wrote him off. AJ
I
never wrote him off though.
Yeah,
AJ might not have, but I mean,
but when you sign Torque,
everything.
I think it was more of a Colt Keith thing at second base.
but
That's my opinion because of how bad he's been at second base.
well, my thing there too is that's what I'm saying is we in the process we fucked Keith because
wasn't he a third baseman?
he already no
when he came in.
No, he was second baseman.
I don't know.
I thought he was a third baseman
before
Sorry.
he played for us.
Sorry,
maybe.
yeah.
But my thing with him though is so we already knew he's a questionable second baseman. So I think we did him a disservice by learn first base all spring training, do this, take all this, blah 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 blah. Oh hey, by the way, Torque's hitting now. We need you at second base.
Well, Torres is hurt.
Yeah, but it's
Right. And
probably
also,
not.
But also, Torres said, "I'm not playing anything but second." So it's like, hey, you're only going to be here till Torres gets back, and then we're going to move you again.
Yeah, I think the writing on the wall is Keith.
Keith's the odd man out, right?
So my thing is,
or do you put Torque at DH and
so here's what I think is Kerry Carpenter is hitting left-handed pitching now. He's
Two home runs.
2 home runs off left-handed pitching.
funny how if you put him against a left,
I'm just saying. So I think he's going to be an everyday outfielder,
Let's hope so.
especially with Parker out.
Yep.
Right. You got, and then I think Torque is going to be your first baseman, and Keith is struggling at the plate right now because he's 6 for 32 or something like that. And yesterday he struggled again. Let him be a DH.
Yeah.
Let's get your swing down. Torque's a better first baseman. I think we can all agree there.
Yep.
In the field, he's a better first baseman.
Yeah, I've never had a problem with him at first.
Without question. So let him play.
Yeah.
Torres at second. Keith's your DH. I get it.
35 at bats, 6 hits.
Yeah.
That's cold.
6 for 35. So
Yep.
that's tough.
And then that's why I say it's even tough to put a guy like that as your DH. It's like he's going to be a platoon guy right now, and he's going to get his pinch hits. He's going to get once Torres comes back.
Right.
Yeah.
But I don't know. But we also got to remember he started last season slow.
He did.
There's guys that do this.
100%.
So
I also heard Veerling is starting to throw too.
Veerling's starting to throw.
Yeah,
Yes.
starting to throw.
And I also another guy. I was looking at the injury list the other day. I forgot about Winfield Perez.
Yeah.
We could really use him in the outfield and in these
Yeah.
platoons.
Yeah.
But definitely, it's cool to see us pick up and you see these guys playing their roles. And I mean, we're platooning third base. We're platooning
I just like
the
that
outfielder.
they're you see the coaching come through. We're already going against injuries, right? And we're already
Yeah.
finding,
Rogers is probably a
finding-
month. I heard.
Yeah, he's on the 10-day. Torres
they're
on the
gonna
10-day.
extend it.
Furling's on the 10-day. Perez is still on the 60.
Yeah.
Yep.
And who else? Margot.
He's on the 10 day.
10-day too.
Speaking of the versatility and some of the moves that they made in the spring training that we just saw kind of come to fruition, what the comeback win against the White Sox, they pinch hit, they bring in Sweeney, they move Baez to center,
Yeah.
and then in the ninth inning, Baez gets a hit, Sweeney gets a walk, he legs it out to first,
Yep.
and then we come back and win, and it's like that's fun to see because that's
I love
it's old school American League baseball.
his interview afterwards too.
Or it's actually National League baseball.
He's that guy grew up playing center field. That's fine.
Yeah.
No big deal.
But bro,
I like Javi.
if you ever played baseball in your life, who's the best athlete on the team? The
Shortstop is normally your best athlete.
Yeah, in 9 times out of 10, that guy can play every
Anywhere,
position on the field
everywhere.
except possibly shortstop or possibly catcher. He's going to be able to play. So, super cool to see at the big league level
Yes.
that still is a thing because, yeah, man.
But I think we've always known, when Javi came here, we knew he was a great athlete because we always talked about him running the bases, right?
Well,
Yeah.
He
Tagging
always did
people.
that well.
I mean, you see flashes of it. That fucking backhand.
The double play that he
It
turned.
was fucking
That's
incredible.
People that just watch baseball are like, "Whoa, cool, he made a play." But
Also, the tag he had on a stolen base the other day,
dude.
Yeah.
that no one gets him out there.
Did you see Hinch's interview
And,
after?
yeah, he's the greatest tagger.
Right.
He said, "If I had to, as a former catcher, throwing down to second base, if I could throw to one guy, it would be Javi.
Yeah.
And it's as simple as
He's
like
he just gets in there.
for people that never played or
care.
never played the position, like, okay, so what travels faster, you swinging your arm or the ball? The ball's going faster. He has a way of somehow getting on the ball, bringing it all the way back, and the ball hits his glove at the last second before he's
Well,
making
and
the tag. Like,
there's the
it's
new
unreal.
Rule, there's the new rule this year too, because you can't block any part of the bag.
Yep.
So like I don't know if you've seen it, which I'm surprised they didn't call what's his name at third base the other day.
Yeah, I saw
He
it too.
blocked the whole-
Ibanez.
Ibanez blocked
I was at the
whole
game,
bag.
and as soon as I saw the replay on, they picked off Ben Rice on third base. I was like,
Great throw by Jake Rogers.
he dropped his knee right in front of the base.
Right in front of the bag.
I don't
But-
remember who gave the quote, but they said the warmest thing in this whole ballpark is Jake Rogers' lip. It was a player on the Yankees.
Oh,
He's like, that lip was warm.
and I think that's gonna. I think that hurts a little bit. I did like to. I love seeing Scooble throw to Dingler because it's only been Jake Rogers.
Yeah.
So it was nice to see that mesh a little bit.
I'm excited to see Dingler, man.
He's hitting the ball.
He is.
I mean, you're gonna hit the ball, you play, right?
Yeah.
Like that's just the way baseball is.
Also, I mean, the way baseball is, your main catcher is gonna be 2 out of every 3 games.
Yeah.
Like, you don't. So it's nice to see us develop, and that goes back to, the 06 teams. We always had like Vance Wilson, and we always had a
Avila
decent.
was the second guy, remember?
Yeah, like you
And
need.
then-
It's like a
and then
goalie,
became
and
the
And
guy.
I started hitting.
yeah, it's like goalie in hockey, but you're gonna depend on him at points. So it's cool to see him stepping
I
up.
will say is who's our second catcher right now?
It's supposed to be Dingler and Rogers.
We
So
But I
got
mean-
Thomas Nato or Nato.
yeah, they just pulled up Naito.
Naito. Okay.
Win and
That's what I couldn't remember who it was because they didn't.
Is
bring
he the
up-
one that was he the big guy?
No, that was
he's-
Lorenzen.
yeah, he's the one that
Where's he? At?
Tyron Lorenzen. He's
So-
with AAA.
AAA.
pregame Monday or Tuesday, Jake Rogers was hurting, and they literally Naito drove up from Toledo. Like,
Yeah. Well, they recalled a couple guys, right?
they recalled 2 guys. It was Naito and an outfielder. Because also we lost
Margot.
Manuel Margot. So
You're gonna get towed if you don't move your truck in about 2 minutes. So.
Me?
Toad.
Truck. Towed. If you're parked next door, that'll
Okay.
pass. So
I'm not.
Ooh,
That's
white
me.
truck.
ain't me.
That's him.
Is anyone out there that can move it?
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but I want you to get towed.
Sorry, I don't throw eggs. Well,
Sorry for the delay. It's Erica's fault, everybody. Ooh.
That's my partner. We just will not talk with. No, Josh is gonna get towed, so they're moving his truck over here.
It's always Josh, man. It's always Josh.
Dude, it is always you.
fuck that Dendo place.
I know. I'm part
What's it called? I'm gonna shout them out to fuck off.
Put him in leave him a bad Yelp review right now.
They're terrible, dude. She's such a B word.
What's weird is no
There's
one ever
nobody
parks
there.
there.
Here's the thing: is I'm pretty much on the fucking sidewalk.
Yeah.
No one's parking over there.
Yeah.
No.
Yep.
But anyways, yeah, you said Margot.
Another day in the life. Yeah, Manuel Margot and Jake Rogers both went out, and they pulled up Naito and some outfielder. But Naito, they said, literally had to drive to the Mud Hens Fifth Third Field, grab his
Get his
stuff,
gear.
drive up to Detroit, and in like the 3rd inning, he arrived at Comerica, and Hinch was getting updates. He's here. He's changing. He's ready. And they didn't have to use him, but
They knew.
they were ready.
That's fucking great.
So gotta love baseball. It's one of the perks too of having your AAA team be an hour away. So
That's true.
it's possible. Lucky they weren't on the road.
Just think.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Then they got private jets and shit. They would have figured it out.
all in all, though, man, how fucking awesome is it to have the Tigers back and playing meaningful baseball already? Because
Yeah.
I mean, I think the fact is not even that they're back, just that you feel good about them. Like
Well,
it wasn't a fluke. The
Yeah.
coaching staff is intact. Where you're like, we're doing some things now.
I looked at it this week and I'm like, all right, so how do I want to? With our job, we can usually kind of maneuver our day the best we can. Like maybe watch some of the Tigers game or whatever. But I was like, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Tiger Day game, Tiger Day game, Tiger Day game. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Masters. Tiger. I was like, this is awesome. Every day there's something to watch. There's something to pay attention to. So you combine that with Pistons and everything else. It's a great time of year.
Yeah, it is.
Great time of the year, and that's no football in it, which is saying a lot.
Yeah. Well, the other big key piece to us doing well this year is the boys playing basketball downtown.
Yep.
I feel like they cooled off a little bit.
A little bit.
But I feel like they're getting healthy and they're ready to go in the playoffs. So they know that they made it in the playoffs. They're 43-36 right now, which again is more than triple what they did last year. Pretty much locked into 6th. They could go up to 5th still, I think, technically.
Technically, yeah.
But pretty much 6th, pretty much going to be the Knicks. I know that, again, could flip-flop, but it's looking like a first round to get the Knicks. I mean, they're looking great, man. I'm the team I wanted was the Knicks.
Yep.
And, you know, I don't think we could have had it any better.
I agree with you. I love it. I want the Knicks.
I do too. I love that matchup for us.
I think it's a better basketball matchup. I think it's less chance that Isaiah Stewart gets put in prison.
Correct.
And it's also put us in the fucking spotlight. Put us in Madison Square Garden.
Right.
We're
Knicks. We're gonna have the primetime game.
And the Knicks won a playoff series last year.
Right. Well.
People want to like hype up the Knicks. I don't. Jalen Brunson, whatever.
Right.
Karl Anthony Towns is soft. Like, let's go.
Soft as baby shit.
Let's do it. I love it.
And we are not a team that puts up with soft shit.
And the thing is, like, if you beat
Stewart's gonna put him in a blender.
the Pacers, would be entertaining. But if you beat the Pacers, are we super impressed? Is anybody impressed?
Nah.
Everyone just kind of they're similar, whatever. The only reason, because of the Halliburton talking shit, that's the only reason I wanted to beat the Pacers. But maybe we get them in the second round. Maybe they pull an upset.
Did you see you already picked the Pistons too if they play the Knicks?
I did, but I forgot. Shaq. Yeah. After talking all that shit.
Talking all that shit about not knowing him, and he's like,
Oh, I've been watching him now.
For sure, I'd pick the Pistons. Cade Cunningham and Beef Stew and all them. He's like,
He checked
yeah,
Twitter, man. He saw the Pistons Twitter
they're
getting
like,
on his
yeah,
ass.
they're like, fuck.
Side note, did you guys see the new Motor City jerseys?
Yeah,
Those are tough.
I want one.
I want
one.
Is it teal, yellow, and
So it's the
teal colors, but it's black, right?
so it's black, but it has the teal, yellow, and burgundy accents. Then it has the font of the red jerseys we had last year.
Yeah.
But then it has the lightning bolts on the side like they used to have. So
They meshed a few jerseys together.
yeah, it's a cool
what is it
combination.
called? The what?
Just Cade Cunningham, Source magazine. You'll see it on there, but super cool.
Yeah, I saw a quick thing of it. I didn't catch all that though. So that's
Yeah, I don't know when they're gonna wear them. Like, when's the first time they wear them? I don't know why they debut them right
brought
now.
it out right before the
Yeah, for
fucking
next year.
playoffs.
It's just weird timing, but
Yeah, I hope they bring the horse back. For this year.
I'd be cool with the horse in some capacity. I mean, I've had it forever, but this whole year I was like, man, at least have the teal as an alternate. Like, everyone agrees we don't want it as the main jersey, but I think it's especially with the way the NBA does it now. You got like 5 jerseys. Make one of them teal, and I'll tell you what, the bad boys ones, like the cream ones and the black ones, they've grown on me a lot too.
I didn't like them at first.
Yeah,
I'm
and
like, cream? Why the fuck are we doing cream? I'm like,
yeah, and also like the orange, I was like, it didn't really click
Here's
for me.
the
And then I was
thing,
like,
too.
oh wait, bad boys. Okay.
They go out and fucking win in those. It's like you're gonna like them more.
So I went to the game Monday, and they were wearing the creams, and it's cool because the whole floor, everything, like, it just, I don't know, it's growing on me. I like it a lot more now. But have one alternate be teal, one alternate be the creams, maybe throw in like a red, and then your regular home and
Regular
ways.
white
Let's
blues, yeah.
touch all bases. So at least they got rid of like the green ones they had a couple years ago randomly, like dark green. Like,
it
what?
didn't make sense. It didn't make sense. But yeah, I'm super excited. That's what do we got? Like 3 games left? I don't even know their.
I just got an email. Tickets go on sale Sunday, so that means by then they expect to at least have the dates picked out. So I think we play Milwaukee. We play the Knicks, then Milwaukee twice.
Oh. So things could change actually then.
It could.
I didn't realize that. Yeah, it's Knicks. You're right.
Yeah.
And then home and away against the Bucks.
Who would have thought coming into the year, you'd be like, oh, you look at that schedule and your last 2 games against the Bucks are actually going to fucking matter. Like,
Well done.
no one thought that.
Whoever playing the fucking games, well fucking done. So looks like obviously Cleveland's the 1 seed. Celtics. I mean, you guys have any thoughts on what you think's going to happen in the playoffs?
I think us and the Bucks both pull the upsets, and I think the Celtics and the Cavs both win their series. So
So then it'd be Detroit, Cavs, Celtics, Bucks.
Yep, and that's some matchups, man. So
It is. I think Boston's really good.
Yep.
As of late, especially.
Yeah.
Cleveland's obviously.
You think Detroit can beat either of those teams in a 7-game series?
it's going to be awfully tough, but
It's going to be really hard.
yeah. The thing with Boston is when they're hot, they're going to beat the shit out of anybody. That's the
Yeah.
Western Conference included. Like they get hot and start hitting threes. Their team's going to shoot 40, 50 a game sometimes. They also can go cold.
They went cold the first time we played them.
Yeah, and I think the Cavs might be a better basketball team, and that's why they have the better record. But you get into the playoff series, that all goes out the window, man. Like, Boston's been there, so it's going to be tough. Yeah. I'm excited to see it, though.
And I think Tatum's one of the best players in the league.
Yep.
By far.
Tatum's really I'm excited. I mean, not excited to watch him, but it'll be nice to watch him. I'm excited to see Steph and the Warriors.
The West is wild.
They lost on a buzzer beater last night.
Yeah. Well, the 3 seed through the 8 seed in the West are all one game apart.
Yeah.
Like,
how awesome for Luka last night.
Yeah.
Like,
dude.
Not only was it was super emotional. You know, all the fans love him. They didn't want him. He didn't want to leave. Right? Like,
he actually was brought to tears.
Yeah, like he was bawling before the game when they did his welcome back video, and then he goes off for 45.
Dude, I bet him to get 30 and the Lakers to win. He had 31 at half. I was like, ooh, all right, well, that's over. Also, is there anyone more hated? Like, we need to do a list coming up maybe next show. Like,
nope.
Anyone more hated than Nico Harrison's going to be in Dallas. Like, he's basically fucking like Judas or Hitler. Like,
that is.
There's
nobody
he
more
might
hated.
be above them in Dallas.
Dude, they
in Dallas,
despise
100%.
him. Like, he can't go out in public. Like, what the hell? Dude? Imagine you do so many right things in your life to have the type of money to be in the position that he's in. And to have the success that you have.
But why? Why?
Dude.
Why do that?
You ruined your
ego,
life.
Dude.
Like,
ego. It was his ego got in the way.
Go ahead and get canned and move far away, dude. Because you're never going to be able to.
And get far away from basketball.
Yeah, like you're never going to be happy again there.
You saw Mark Cuban there giving him a big hug.
Yeah.
I mean, what can Cubes do? Like,
well, that's what I say. It's not him. He didn't even know about it.
They showed the whole crowd.
Well, Cuban, when did he sell? He sold his majority shares a while ago.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. They've been pushing back.
But, like, he didn't even know.
They've been pushing back against, like, the Fire Nico chants, and there was a loud one last night, and they just showed Cuban on camera, and he's just like, fuck. But, yeah, man.
Yeah, that sucks.
And Luka went nuts. Gotta love it.
I mean...
And, like, that's the thing. Like, if you're a fan of basketball at all, like, Luka's the kind of guy you root for no matter what team.
Why does it always have to be the Lakers, though? Why do they get everything?
Yeah, I hate that they had to benefit from it, but
they have money.
Everyone has money.
No, they got more money than everybody.
Why do they get them?
Because they have LeBron.
Bullshit.
LeBron said, "Hey, go."
LeBron didn't even know.
Yeah, okay.
It's a back alley deal. No one knew about it.
Okay.
Shout out Lakers GM Rob Pelinka, Michigan grad.
Yeah.
He played in the Fab Five team.
Yes.
He was not one of the five. But
no, he wasn't.
He was very white and very off the bench.
His name was Rob.
Yeah.
But he knew how to get things done.
Yeah, man. He learned.
Yeah, Fuck. Did you see that trade about potentially getting Joker?
Well, that reminds me. Who the fuck fires their... Like, the Nuggets just won the championship 2 years ago. You're 3 games from the playoffs. You're not having a terrible year.
Nuggets are 4th in the fucking West.
They're basically just...
They're 4th in the West.
Hey, players, coach the team through the playoffs, and let's see what happens. Like, it must have been so bad there in that locker room.
What did he do?
And they showed an interview from 2 weeks before where he calls the team out, and he says, well, they would have learned that if they watched film, but nobody here watches film except me, and blah, 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 blah. And if I say something to them, they'll probably, like, roll their eyes. And everyone was like, well, this is the moment that he lost the team. And it's like, I don't give a fuck. Let him go through the play. Like, it must have been so bad. They already told the GM too. They're not bringing him back. Like, they're not renewing his contract. So how?
And they can win.
They've been so good.
Yes.
Like, in a playoff series, who are you taking? I'm taking Jokic, man.
Right.
Like,
and when it comes down to like Nuggets versus the Lakers or the Warriors, they have not been that good, but kind of heating up. Like
the top 2 teams, OKC and Houston, are you picking them? They've never been there.
Nope.
Like, you're picking 3 and 4, the Lakers and the Nuggets. Like, so.
Yeah, the Clippers are in there.
Yeah.
Grizz.
Crazy,
Warriors,
man.
Wolves.
Crazy. Couldn't even imagine it, but it's gonna be fun to watch.
Yeah, it'll be fun. Basketball. I'm actually more excited about the NBA playoffs than I have been in the past.
It's happening. Your team's playing, man. When your team's competitive.
Yeah, just get in there. Get in there.
Like, growing up, my dad always told me about so we went through. All of us grew up through a terrible Tigers.
Oh, yeah. God, they were so
the
bad.
90s, they were awful.
I mean, my favorite player, how bad they were, was Bobby Higginson.
Bobby was amazing.
Yeah, Bobby. And, like, I loved baseball, but I didn't love the Tigers. And I watched them, and I knew them all, but I didn't.
They sucked.
They were so bad. They were tough to really, like. And my dad used to always tell me, he's like, when the Tigers get good, it brings your baseball to such a higher level because you're going to start watching the White Sox. You're going to cheer against them. You're going to cheer against the Twins. You're going to cheer against the Indians, and you're actually like paying attention to a pennant race.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, now all of a sudden with the NBA, I'm like, I wonder what the Bucks are doing tonight. I wonder what. So it's cool to see that, and cross level with all sports, Lions and everything.
Gosh, we're just one team away. We're always one team away,
For years, they were
years,
the only team.
But we're close.
But for years, the Lions were the team that were always the one team.
But we don't have the.
There were also some years that the Wings were the only team on the opposite side.
Right.
So
25 years.
They held us up
the
for a
90s.
long time.
25 years in a
But
row.
also, we also are not the worst in every sport like we were, 5 years ago?
Oh, that was bad.
Dude, the 90s, Tigers, Pistons. Tigers awful. Pistons had some flash with Grant Hill, but never great.
Yeah.
Lions,
Well, they had
Lions,
really,
Tigers, all
it was
terrible.
89, the whole 90s, they sucked.
Yeah. But like 95 through 99, the Wings fucking carried. 2002, all the way up until the Pistons.
I mean,
The Wings
became the
went to the
Pistons.
playoffs 25 years in a row.
yeah, from essentially
It's like, so-
95 to 2009.
We write off the
they
Lions
were
through those years.
elite.
The Pistons weren't good until 02, 03 when they made the run.
Yeah,
And
you
they-
can go a
and then
little earlier
were
because
good for-
they were making it to the Eastern Conference and stuff.
So 95 to like 2000, there was like a 5-year run there that it was like Wings are nothing.
Isn't that crazy, though, about football?
Yeah.
Like, we're bringing up this stat. Even how bad the Lions were, you still watched them every Sunday.
Oh hell yeah,
Unless they were blacked out.
As to when the Tigers were
happened.
we all know none of us have really paid attention to the Pistons a ton. Like, sure, we know what's going on, we know who they have, but like, you don't turn a game on a random Tuesday night to watch it.
Well, we've always said it.
Well, it was like the Tigers last year.
Yeah,
Before
man.
they started, like, you knew players
Yeah.
just because you're interested in baseball, but like, you didn't fucking know who they were.
Well,
Nobody knew that lineup.
No,
You can
no one
say
knew
it's
it.
Hockey Town. You can say Pistons. You can say Tigers. Like we have great fans. They're going to rally behind them all.
Right.
But it's still a football. Like with the Lions, and we wanted it last year. But man, if the Lions ever win a Super Bowl, this place is going to fucking go crazy.
The fucking
Like,
city's gonna burn down.
Knock on wood. Yes. Not again.
We're good. We're good. Sorry.
But yeah, man, it's fun times. Fun times.
It is. All right, switching to just the last little bit about NCAA. Obviously, that came to an end. Gators won. You guys,
Oh yeah.
good fucking game.
Yeah.
I gotta have some respect for the Gators. The youngest or the oldest Tom Lauer child is going to Florida.
That is pretty cool.
My
That is
Congratulations, Jack
when
Lauer.
he told me that, he's like, I got to get the SEC network. I was like, for what?
Yeah.
He's like, Jack's going there. I'm like, no shit.
I was in a big bracket pool where I picked. My final was Florida over Houston, but the rest of my bracket was such dog shit that I didn't win anything. So that was a slap in the face. Like
That's the worst.
there's like
dude.
200 brackets in it. It was like $30 a piece, pretty big pot, and I finished. The top 5 got money. I finished 6th.
Oh,
So
tough break.
it's fun
doing
time.
the math, and
Fun
I'm
time,
like,
though.
oh yeah, I'm gonna
What a
get
score!
no, not.
67-65.
Yeah, it was fun.
That's
It was
that's the crazy part about college basketball. Like, you see such big swings in scores. Like, you
Yeah.
see 102 to 105.
Yeah.
for-
Well, also like it, 100% play on who's playing. Like Bama's putting up 90s.
well, the 4-1
you know, and
seeds.
100 and whatever.
The 4-1 seeds lived up to the billing too. They were some good
100%.
games.
They were.
I'll take that all day over.
It was a good watch.
Some-
you know what I
some
mean? It just
Cinderellas,
wasn't blowouts. They were good games.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun. Michigan too. So State finished 7th in the country, and Michigan finished 10th. They do
2 top
rankings
10s,
after
and
the tournament.
That's pretty
so yeah,
awesome.
pretty cool to see. Awesome seasons for both.
Who?
Um,
So you see how Michigan is. This was a ticket.
Yep.
I'm gonna just steal it. Michigan hitting the portal.
Yep.
Getting great recruits. Izzo being Izzo. Who is the brighter future? Is this?
I think
mean,
Michigan right now, just because I just saw their obviously State's best player, Jace, is going to the draft.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Which I mean, I think
He should.
He's going to have a bright future in the NBA. But I think with what Michigan is bringing in, and what State lost,
and how the game is.
and how the game, yeah,
I think it's very clearly Michigan, and
Yeah.
and I almost feel bad. Like if there's a State fan on this panel and they told us otherwise, I'd be like, dude, you're full of shit. Stop lying. Like,
100%.
but that being said, like it sucks to see kind of the way that Izzo always did things and the way he built things kind of going by the wayside. I hope we'll see if he can adapt. He's at that point where he doesn't have to. But
right.
I don't know.
But my thing is like you keep doing what you're doing, which hey, more power to you. But like you're gonna have a team maybe every 4 or 5 years.
Mm-hmm. Well,
maybe,
and that's
if you get a good class.
I still believe they're gonna okay. So example, we didn't get Danny Wolf until like 2 weeks from now last year.
It was April 22nd.
So this whole portal thing is very much alive, and there's plenty of guys that are going to be in the portal that haven't said it yet. So they're not done yet, and I expect them to make some moves and fill out their roster.
But my thing is Izzo ever going to hop on that train though?
I think he's probably has to this year.
I think
what he's lost.
I think if the school's backing him with money, he'll hop on.
Yeah.
Now we'll see how that plays out. It's very clear that Michigan's is at play with all the money.
What was the name of the recruit, the number one in the portal that we got?
Kid from Illinois.
Was that
no?
It was a new
name. Yaxel.
It's the one that you text got him or whatever.
Yaxel something.
What's he a point?
No, he's a power forward, but he's like a. So we got a point guard from North Carolina.
Very similar to Trey.
Elliot Kadu, yeah, and then the power forward, and we got a center from Illinois, Morez Williams. So.
Got a whole new squad.
Yeah.
I mean, they're also because we needed a center.
They're predicting we're gonna get this like 7'3" kid from UCLA too.
Why not? Let's get all the 7-footers.
So it's like he'll play
We can be that school.
You're over 7 foot. Come on in, baby.
Yeah.
Namari Burnett. Yes.
What the fuck? Just you're over 7 foot. Yep. Are you white? Yep. Come on to Michigan.
Shatter already said he's coming back. Namari Burnett's coming back. Roddy Gale is coming back.
Is he?
So
those three are huge.
Yeah, they are.
I think Cheddar's more like that.
I think
he's a gritty kind of player.
Yeah, I love Shatter.
I think that's good. Culture piece too, getting them back.
Yeah, and it's like I think ultimately the recipe for college basketball and football is going to be a mixture of both. You can't be 100% dependent on the portal.
Mm-hmm.
No.
You can't be 100% dependent on high school recruiting. You have to be open to both.
Yeah.
And I think it's big that these guys are going to come in and they're going to join this core that we already have. And then you also lump in LJ Kason. He's going to be back for year 2.
Yeah.
The kid from Orchard Lake St. Mary's.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to be true freshman coming. So
I think
we're 8-9 deep.
I think football is going to be more of the splash players that you're going to see because you can't go all portal in football. It's impossible, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's what is there? 100? There's probably 100 guys on a college football team with red shirts, and you're going to have those 2 or 3 year guys that develop that are on scholarship, aren't making money, and then all of a sudden they're going to come out of nowhere.
Yes.
But then you're going to have your Bryce Underwoods, who is the number 1 recruit in the world. And
speaking of football too, Michigan's spring game, so is Michigan State's in 9 days next Saturday.
I thought Michigan State isn't having a spring game.
Oh yeah, you're right. They're doing it behind closed doors there. So
It's a practice.
yeah, Michigan next Saturday. I'm excited. Got a photo pass. I'm gonna be the first get opportunities to get some shots of Bryce Underwood.
I was gonna say, is that your biggest target?
Pretty much.
Yeah,
him and the running backs, Justice Haynes and Jordan Marshall.
Mm-hmm.
Also, we got a couple new receivers in the fold. Kid from Indiana, McCauley.
He's supposed to be our number 1.
Yeah, he's getting a lot of buzz. So it's going to be, and there's a bunch of number changes too. It's stupid, but for all the social media we run, I try to get pictures of the guys and their updated numbers. So I got a little cheater notepad on my phone of keys that I want to try to get pictures of, and those are the top of the list.
Yeah, talking about getting pissed off, Lions, man.
Yeah, man. Sorry, hope you didn't buy any of those jerseys.
I bought Lisa a jersey for Gibbs.
I thought you liked her.
I thought I did too. Apparently,
Lisa, I told him that he was switching numbers.
He says, I hated that number.
He got it clearance.
Fuck off, man.
I hated that.
They all switched numbers to each other's too.
They did too.
I want to know.
It was Sub-Zero, Agent Zero, whatever the fuck Tyrion was calling himself, and then he changes? Like, what the fuck?
I give Tyrion props because he's the only one that's come out and said he had a reason for his switch.
What is it?
He switched to 6.
He had 6.
He had a teammate in college that passed away last year. It was number 6. So he posted a picture of him and said, "You'll always be with me." So I'm thinking he started the movement.
J-Mo always wanted 1.
So now 0's open.
He did.
Who was 1 before?
Sutton was 1.
Yeah, he
was it last year? Was it?
Who was 1 last year? I don't think anybody was 1
Was it
last
Mosley?
year.
It was one of them.
Oh, it was Mosley.
It was one of the DBs that
Mosley
are gone.
was 1.
So he starts it there. 1's open. Who knows? Maybe that's unrelated. Who took 0? Gibbs.
Gibbs took. Yeah, don't
26 went to like
Gibbs,
a DB.
Gibbs wanted 1.
Did
as
he?
well. Yeah, they talked about it. Gibbs wanted number one because that's what he was in
But
college.
J-Mo had the seniority over him. So he's going to fucking change again. Don't buy a Gibbs 0 jersey. He's going to change to 1 next year when J-Mo's gone. So J-Mo went for 1. He went for 0. And then Rakestraw was like, ooh, I like 9. I'm going to take that one.
Yeah.
And he switched to 9.
The good news is, actually, I was going to say no one had Rakestraw's jersey, but I've seen a bunch of them actually randomly run downtown, and I'm like,
What
why?
was he? What was he?
15.
Yeah, 15.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It is
like,
weird. I've seen a couple random ones too. Like, who the fuck is 15? Oh.
Well,
Yeah.
the draft was here. Maybe there was
He was the second round. Yeah, I mean,
You know, maybe they were doing something.
random. I don't know if you guys listened to Talk Radio this morning. They always do the game show where they do like 8 trivia questions.
Yeah.
And someone actually got all 8. They said it was the first time in like 2 years, won a bunch of
Nice.
money. But one of the questions was, who was the Lions' second round pick in 2024? And the guy was like, pass. And then they went through everything else. Got it. Came back. Who was it? He's like, Rakestraw? And they're like, you got it. So he was like, I wasn't sure if it was him or Manu. Because Manu was third round, I think.
Yeah.
So
So it is funny listening to that when you hear the most obvious questions
someone in the background.
and nobody gets it.
Well, I like when you hear the person on there and he has like a kid with him. Hey, who was the first round pick? Rakestraw. Like, who did you just ask?
Right.
One of the trick ones they had in there was, what's the capital of Wisconsin?
No idea.
I knew it right away, but I'm a nerd about state capitals,
I have no
and they
idea.
made a good point.
I'm so bad.
So the capital's Madison, but they said
I was gonna say
everyone.
Morgan.
They said 9 times out of 10 people say Milwaukee,
Yeah, no.
and I'm like, yeah, I could see that because
I knew it was in Milwaukee.
I mean, I know Madison's where
if you
Wisconsin
ask
plays.
if you ask someone else,
That's why I was going to ask where the college was because I knew it was there.
if you ask anyone outside of Michigan, what's the capital of Michigan?
People say Detroit.
All the time,
Yeah.
like you're gonna say Detroit. I would have to say Detroit off the top. Like,
Sometimes I forget it's Lansing.
yeah, like
It
I
was
don't want
Detroit.
to. I don't
It
claim
was
that
Detroit.
city,
It was
I don't,
Detroit.
especially the eastern part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
All right, calm down.
yeah, it was they went on a run. They got them all.
Love
Trying to think
that.
what else.
Well, talking about games, I have a game for you guys.
Oh, yeah.
This is based off of.
What's the biggest thing going on right now? What's going on right as we speak?
Nope, not that one.
Shit.
All right, what's
we're
the
not,
game?
We're not there yet.
Oh.
This is actually go. You guys know nothing about this. This is off.
good.
This is off of Callie's game from 2 or 3 weeks ago when he did what sports have all 4
Major.
major
You
teams.
son of a bitch.
So my game today is going to be what teams only have
One major sports team.
between basketball, baseball, football, and
There's
hockey.
10.
State or city?
City.
Fuck, dude. That's gonna be tough.
10. That's not.
I'm not cheating, but I'm starting a note
He's cheating.
so that we can study together.
He's cheating.
So, San Antonio.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'm going to cross them off as you guys go.
I'm typing them in as we go.
Oklahoma City.
Uh-huh. I'm going to just let you guys do your thing until you get stumped, and I'll give you some hints.
How many are in each?
I don't know.
Seattle.
No, there's
Nope.
the
Mariners and Kraken. Fuck. Fuck you,
Nope.
Willie.
Utah Jazz.
No.
They have a hockey club,
Hockey
right?
club.
The
Yeah.
Utah Hockey Club.
Sacramento.
Yeah. Sacramento.
This is
yeah.
what made me think of this when we were playing Sacramento. I was like, man.
What do the A's call themselves now? Oakland? Are they on the list? The A's? Okay, just making sure because they've already changed their name like 7 times.
They have.
But Oakland would still be like with.
Who? The Oilers?
I mean, it's like Golden State. Is that considered?
That's what I'm asking.
that?
Golden State?
It's not though. No.
All right.
No.
There's got to be a lot of Florida.
There's the Lightning and the Rays, so that's in there.
But
Miami.
Florida Panthers, they're the only one that's called themselves Florida, right? Marlins? Miami.
It's not. That's not
Miami
the Panthers.
Marlins.
There are 2 teams in Florida though.
I know there's 2 teams in it, but what do they
There's
call
2
themselves?
teams on the list from
They
Florida.
call
From
themselves Florida?
Florida's played in whatever. It's not on here. Florida is not on here.
So nothing in Florida.
It's a city. No, there
No,
is. There's
2
two
in
teams
Florida,
from
but
Florida,
but
there's
it's not
cities.
that.
There's cities.
So there is a
There's
city
the
in
Miami
Florida on the
Marlins,
list.
The Miami Heat, so it's not Miami, it's not Tampa Bay.
Orlando,
Orlando Magic. That's it.
Tampa Bay,
No.
Lightning, and
No.
Buccaneers.
And the Rays.
Miami Marlins, Miami Dolphins.
Yeah.
Tampa, Orlando, Miami,
Jacksonville.
Yep,
Jacks.
crushed it.
All right, we got 5. Come on. Still going around the ring.
Carolina.
What's the city though?
Yeah, Charlotte.
It's Raleigh.
Raleigh. Yeah.
Yep. Well done.
Was it Charlotte then?
No, it's Raleigh
It's Raleigh.
because they're the Carolina
They're
Panthers.
Carolina Panthers. They're the only one.
I don't know where Florida plays in, but it's a team
Aren't
that's
the Hurricanes also Carolina?
Huh?
Hurricanes? Who are they then?
For
Hockey?
hockey. They're not a team anymore.
Are you sure?
Yep. Yeah.
You gonna look that up?
I don't know. Is it Atlanta?
Carolina Hurricanes?
They were from Carolina.
Yeah, but that's
there's
Carolina.
two-
This
there's
is
two-
Raleigh.
Yeah.
Who the fuck calls himself Raleigh?
This is the fucking list, all right?
It's in the city.
It's in the city of
Come
Raleigh.
on, man. Charlotte?
No.
Um,
You want some hints? Sports?
No, we got 6 right now, right?
yeah.
You have 4 left.
Okay. I'm going north. There's the Cincinnati Reds and Bengals. Okay, Cleveland Indians and Browns.
Green Bay.
Yes.
Buffalo.
No.
What are the teams in fucking Buffalo?
Sabres?
Sabres.
Oh, the Sabres. I forgot about that team.
Um,
Let me tell you sport?
no. Soon. Not yet. Is it in Texas? Houston? No, not Houston.
No,
this
no,
is
I'm not
Rock-
answering your fucking
We already
questions.
did San Antonio. We already did San Dallas.
Denver's got the Rockies and the Broncos. It's not Denver. It's not Colorado. Is there any team in Maine?
No. Maine sucks.
I know.
Kansas City.
Lots of teams in Kansas.
Yeah, the Royals. Yeah, the Chiefs.
Yeah. By lots you meant two.
It's half.
Phil. No, the Eagles. I'm going down the East Coast.
New
right
England.
now. No, because that's in Boston.
It's not. I've been there.
It's not.
New England's not Boston. This place is a fucking cheating list. It's Foxborough.
It is.
I've been there, man. It's a half-hour drive.
Still counts as Boston.
Still counts.
Okay, we'll take hints.
East Coast or West Coast?
I'm going to tell you there's no baseball left.
Okay.
There's 1 hockey.
Fuck.
And
Canada doesn't count.
There's 1 hockey and there's 2
Are they Canadian?
basketball.
Okay, good. Because that would be cheating. 2 basketball?
2 basketball.
Wow.
All right, you think of hockey.
I gotta
You,
think
you,
of
can,
hockey.
you can get hockey. Think some old school Wings teams they used to play in the playoffs.
Colorado Avalanche?
No, that's Denver.
I know.
They were on the list of 4.
Yes, they were.
2 basketballs still? Is it 2 basketballs or 1 basketball?
2.
Fuck, dude.
Vegas Golden Knights.
No, because they got
Oh, the Raiders are there.
Raiders now.
Nashville Predators.
No, Tennessee
No,
Titans.
fucking Titans.
They're well, I'm not gonna say anything.
The Blues.
St. Louis.
Basketball.
The Blue Jackets.
You're close with the
Columbus?
Blues though. Who do they used to play after the Blues?
Damn it.
It's not New Jersey Devils. No, they're
No, because that's the Jets. Fuck.
It's an animal. Lives in the water. It's got big teeth.
Sharks.
Sabres?
San Jose.
San Jose.
San Jose Sharks.
That's the hockey. 2 basketball.
2 basketball. All right.
East Coast or West Coast?
West.
So the Western Conference, both of them?
They're both Western Conference. One, I think.
OKC.
The Seattle Supersonics.
No.
Jesus.
That's not the Oklahoma City.
Houston.
We got OKC.
LA. Denver. Clippers. I'm trying to go through the Western Conference standings I know in my head.
One is in the playoffs. One is out of the playoffs.
Where you got Sacramento? Memphis.
There you go.
One left.
Out of the playoffs.
Yes. Big in the 90s.
Western Conference.
Pelicans. No.
No, there's the Saints.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of even West Conference teams we haven't even picked. Oh, man.
It's not... All right, let's go to Arizona.
Phoenix Suns. That's Arizona Cardinals.
They're in fucking Glendale.
Josh doesn't care about that.
I think it's It's closer than Detroit is to Canada. I think this city is. I could be wrong. It's very, 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 very close to Canada.
It's not Seattle.
West
it's not
side.
Seattle.
Is it in Canada? Is it Toronto? No, they got the Blue Jays.
The fuck? No. What?
Timberwolves?
Washington?
The Wizards?
If you got your Washingtons confused again, I'm gonna fucking. We did this once already.
No, you're not. It's not Washington.
It's not Seattle.
I could be wrong. I thought it's high up there.
This guy's giving us the geography.
I'm going through the states, man.
I am
the
too.
state of Washington doesn't have a team, does it? Next, Oregon doesn't have a team. Wyoming, North Dakota,
Go back.
Minnesota,
Go back.
Wyoming?
Colorado is south. Montana.
You said the state.
It's not Oregon.
Washington? The Wizards?
Oregon.
Oregon. Oh, that's so easy. You're right. I'm not gonna tell you now.
Is that not right?
Portland.
Is that not
Trailblazers.
right next to fucking Canada?
The fucking Trailblazers.
Yeah, man.
It's not
I-
right next to Canada.
Isn't
It's south of...
Is Portland closer to Vancouver than Detroit is to fucking?
Yeah, it is.
It's like right there.
It's pretty close. But it's not closer.
I was trying to help.
Bro, Oregon is
I was
south
gonna
of
say it's
Washington.
South of Washington.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's where I'm like. I'm going around the
So
northern
where's
border.
Vancouver? I thought Portland and Vancouver like right next to each other.
No,
If you drive through a whole state,
If you
Yeah,
drive through
okay.
Seattle. You have to literally drive through
All
Seattle.
right, my bad.
I was going along the northern
Seattle
border.
to
Like,
Vancouver is
yeah,
closer
Seattle?
to...
because
Seattle,
That's
Washington.
because Seattle's in the state you skipped.
I'm sorry. My bad.
I was like,
I just
That is fucked
I-
up that we missed Portland, though.
yeah, it
That
is.
was pretty
You
easy.
said Oregon like 3 times. I'm like, go back.
Well, also in my head, I was like, I don't think it's bordering Canada, even though I said it. But
Yeah.
We did our best.
My bad. You know,
We did our best.
I just missed Madison as a capital. So yeah, you know, I'm just swinging from the hip here. I was trying to help out without giving it to you.
I think it's close to Canada.
Yeah, I think it's up there.
we did our best. We did our best. That's all that matters.
Josh failed geography.
Yeah, it's fucking up there somewhere, right?
Geography was
I was
not
close. You
Josh's
know,
best
it's Oregon's
subject.
up there. Is
Oh,
Washington
man.
above Oregon?
Yeah, it was
fun.
Washington, Oregon,
Hey,
Cali.
Yes.
speaking of... is there... Had anybody checked scores? I know we're talking about the next thing, and I just got anxious because I got an update.
Hole in one.
Yeah, well, the next thing that we are getting into is the big piece of what everyone's watching, what everyone's doing this week is the Masters.
Golly.
And we got what do we got here? We got to kind of move a little quick because that took a little longer than I thought.
Okay.
But we have a couple things we want to do for the Masters. Let's you want to do this first?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, so we're gonna do a little bracket form. I ranked 8 Masters moments. I'm gonna tell them to you guys, and then in bracket form, we're gonna come up with a winner.
Okay.
Okay, so the 1 seed out of the northern bracket
1 seed wins.
is the Philly hitting out of the wood chips in 2010
Okay.
Phil wood chip shot. Okay,
Versus-
no laying up.
versus Jack's Yes Sir 1986 walking up and 17.
Give me Phil. He was.
I'm going to
gambling.
take Phil. The thing is because we didn't
'Cause you
get to
didn't
see
live it?
Jack. We didn't get to see Jack.
The
We didn't
crazy,
live it.
the crazy thing about Phil too is that he bet $100,000 on himself that day. We just don't know it.
The wood chips. That's an incredible shot.
Unbelievable.
Right. I don't know if it's better than this one though. We got Phil's first Master win. I think it was first Master win, and was this his first major win? Was it?
No.
20. Hold on, I gotta look at the year was.
2000.
No, 2004. No, it wasn't. When he jumps up and down in an X, took the trophy to some fast food spot right after.
Phil's a character.
Phil's
man.
the man.
You gotta love Phil.
Or Bubba's hook out of the deep forest.
Ooh, I'm going to take Bubba's. Dude, that shot was fucking unbelievable.
I'm also pulling the upset because wasn't it off the deck too? Just,
Yes.
dude.
It was deep in the woods. It was 144 and a 40-foot hook.
Yeah, man.
And he put it 13
Yeah.
from the.
Unbelievable. I'm taking
Bubba
Plus he
would
had
do
that-
shit like that all the time.
Bubba,
Plus he had
Bubba's
that-
never seen a straight shot in his life.
Plus,
So-
he had that sick ass visor on.
A few years ago,
Fucking
at the
like
Yeah.
this
at
big.
the at the Rock and Mortgage, I got to see Bubba hit a driver off the deck,
Yeah.
and he just whipped it out, nothing casual, piped it. Was like, what? Like that's not supposed to happen, but that's Bubba for
If
you.
you look at Bubba's, like, there's literally, you'll never watch his ball go straight.
Yeah.
There is a hook or a snap draw
Problem
on
is-
everything.
It doesn't always go the way you want it. But
No, and that's why.
Sometimes it
That's
works,
why,
sometimes it
that's,
doesn't.
That's why.
Sometimes
he was such
good, sometimes shit.
A, yeah. Sometimes maybe good. Sometimes maybe shit.
Okay, so that brings 2 shots into the semis, which will be Phil's shot versus Bubba's shot. We'll leave that. We're going to go into the right side of the category here, which is just the Tiger Woods. And the number 1 overall is Tiger Woods chip on 16.
Yes.
Yep.
That was,
Versus
ESPN commercial
Tiger
or the
winning,
Nike commercial.
Yes, Tiger winning the first and only Tiger Slam. Tiger Slam was 01.
I'm gonna go with that shot
Yep. Give me the Nike commercial.
Okay.
because if you ask anybody, that shot is damn near impossible. Like that shot was impossible.
Then this one is this is the emotional region.
Yeah, this is tough.
And this is Tiger's first win when he hugs dad, 97.
Yep.
You know, everyone's emotional. Or 19 when he's hugging his son after he wins and it's come back after
19.
all the adversity.
It's 19. for
19,
me.
baby.
Yeah, 19, no question for
Okay.
me.
So we got the 19 versus the Tiger chip, Phil out of the wood chips, and Bubba's
Bubba.
hook.
Okay.
So what shot was better, Phil out of the wood chips or Bubba's hook?
Bro, those were both insane shots.
Insane.
Rock and Phil.
Phil out of the wood chips?
Yeah,
Rock and Phil.
We'll go with the lefty. I'll stay with him. I'll go with the lefty.
Lefty makes it to the finals. And we got Tiger's chip on 16, or
Still the greatest shot in golf.
or the moment of Tiger hugging his son after he came back.
For me, it's the shot. It's one of the great. It's probably the greatest shot in golf. And then that's where the Tiger fist pump came in, and like that's
I mean,
what you remember Tiger from.
Yep.
it's the one. It is the one seed for a reason.
Tiger goes on a run. He wins the
So-
whole thing.
Yeah.
And then we go Tiger shot versus Phillies wood chips.
To the moon, Tiger.
Tiger.
I mean, Tiger had half the bracket.
Have you guys ever seen this is random as fuck, it just popped in my head, but this is how things work sometimes. You ever seen the Office bloopers when he's talking about a good comeback story?
Yeah, it's not the Office; it's Park and Recs.
Yeah, oh shit.
And he
you're
says
right.
Kim Kardashian.
Yeah.
He's like,
they came at her.
yeah, he came out her back.
They're like, yeah. What's a good comeback story? He's like, the Kim Kardashian tape. They're like,
Yeah,
what? And he goes,
Yeah,
he came at her back.
Came at her back.
He came out her back.
And everybody was trying not to
Yeah.
laugh and hold it
Chris
together.
fucking Pratt, man.
Yep.
All right, so Tiger, man, you've made some memories. I'm sad to see that you're not in the Masters this year.
Yeah, it's fair. This year's fair.
Right.
His mom died.
I mean, and he
Tore his
didn't-
Achilles.
Yeah, I was gonna say tore something.
Yeah,
too.
he tore his Achilles.
No,
I think
Supposedly.
he would have golfed on it anyways.
Yeah.
Supposedly. And he got a new lady friend.
That's why he tore it. He was doing some.
Isn't it like Trump's son's ex?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I did. hear
Ex-wife.
that. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
And she's not ugly.
All right.
She's also only dated billionaires her whole life.
Must
like,
be nice.
Okay. I think she's got a type.
The last bit here I have to get from my phone
Oh boy.
is
Oh boy.
what is your Masters meal?
So we're gonna go through our Masters meals.
We
you
gonna-
guys comment on your Masters meal.
We're gonna
What
go
do
one
we-
at a time, or are we gonna go through our whole thing each?
However we want to do it, but now I've asked this to a couple peoples, and I'm not meaning like
I'm excited.
go
about
get
this.
a pimento cheese sandwich. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that once you win the Masters, the following year you are in charge of planning the dinner for
all of the people
everybody.
that have a green
Everybody.
jacket.
Yes.
So is it the staff too, or is it just the winners?
Only green jacket
only
winners.
green jacket winners.
So only
I think
the
there's
green jacket.
35 this year that are still alive.
So
Yeah.
you get to pick appetizers, main course, first course, second course, whatever you want to do.
It's a big deal.
Dessert, how we've structured it is you only get 6 things though.
Yeah.
So you can't do like 8 main dishes and 5 desserts. So it's just 6 total.
I might have stretched it to 7.
So you might have to take one out. Or I'm adding things.
You'll see. You'll see.
This took me
I won the Masters, man. Give me some slack. I'm allowed to put whatever I want.
This took me a long time to come up with. I had 18 appetizers at one time and had to break them down.
So for those of you that don't know the big fella, when it comes to food, he is a connoisseur. And like we'll go to restaurants and he dissects menus going out. So I can only imagine how hard this was for him.
It was a challenge.
What are we gonna do with these on Instagram? We're gonna put them as a list and let people pick who's is best.
Put them blind. Who's the best? What's your thoughts? Put them out there.
I'll be up tonight.
So I did it by I did an app course, a first course, a main course, and a dessert.
So we'll just start with our apps.
And I just deleted it. No, we got it back. We're good. We're good.
Fuck.
Wow.
That's all right. It's all up here.
Wow.
I was gonna say you can shoot.
I can shoot from there.
You can shoot from the hip on this
All right.
one.
So we'll
Maybe.
go apps.
Apps first. All right. I got 3 of them bitches.
Do you?
Yeah.
I got mine down to 2.
You'll see.
All right. Mine.
I'm very.
I don't know what mine counts as, but
I
you'll
feel
see.
like Kaylee's is going to be a fucking appetizer bar with liquor.
So I'm not gonna lie to you. Scotty's menu is really good.
Scotty's menu's great.
Scotty's menu is really good. So my appetizers: a lobster pizza, sliders, smoked chicken wings.
Okay. I
Those are my appetizers.
can already tell you guys went a little classier than me.
So you want to go?
No.
Okay. So I'm telling you, this was at 18.
Jesus.
I'm telling you that I had a lot of apps. And how I'm going to describe this is how I had to make sure I got certain foods in there.
Yeah, across the board.
So the first app is going to be called the Crispy Dynamite Shellfish Trio Taco.
Okay.
In that taco is lobster,
I was gonna say I am rock hard right now.
lobster, shrimp, and crab. Dynamite, with the spicy, little coleslaw, and a little sauce on top.
I thought you weren't going to describe these things. I knew
had
you
to.
couldn't resist it.
Brother.
Small, handheld, maybe 2-3.
Earlier today, he's like, I started putting descriptions on all my food because I wanted everyone to really understand.
No, I took the description off. That's just shooting from the hip there.
I like
But you
it.
had to
told
know.
you
You
could
had
shoot
to
for
know
that.
the 3 that were in there. I needed them in there, and then the second one I took wings off. You know how I feel about wings.
I do.
And I switched it. I have an AM burger slider, meaning small fried egg,
Yeah.
Okay.
bacon.
So we're a little close here.
Okay.
We're a little closer
We're
there.
close.
We both did seafood. We both had a slider in there. I kept wings in for me.
Okay.
That was it?
Yeah, that's just 2.
Oh.
Only 2.
So, have you ever been to Buffalo Wild Wings? Anybody?
Yeah, I think we've all been there.
So, my appetizer is, it's just go to B-Dubs, you get the house platter. It comes with a large tray. So, it's a large tray. You got wings, you got mozzarella sticks, nachos, and onion rings.
It's great.
And they will be served with gallons of Jets ranch dressing.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
All right.
So, that's my appetizer.
Okay.
So that's one app.
That's it, man. It's a platter.
Okay. The platter.
Every table gets
How
a
many
platter.
courses do you get?
However many you want.
First course? We can roll right into my first
Yeah,
course.
go ahead.
Right in your first
ahead.
course.
My first course is the seafood pasta Orleans from Fishbones, downtown Detroit.
He went places. That's
Shout
my
out
favorite.
to Julie Donnie for putting me on this years ago, but I even put the description on here for Josh. It's fettuccine sautéed with shrimp, crab meat, crawfish, mushrooms, fresh tomatoes, scallions, and a pesto cream sauce with Asiago cheese.
Sounds phenomenal.
It's my go-to. It's so good there.
Good.
I hope
So-
you don't eat too much of it because you might get full.
Don't
from
fill
the
up
day.
on it. You can take home. So you
All right,
get a little
that's
doggy
fair.
bag.
My first course, smoked ribs.
Ribs were taken off of mine. I had to go a little light because my meal's pretty heavy. So I actually have 2 first rounds, or first whatever, and it is a tableside chicken Caesar,
Okay.
Ooh.
I like that.
and
I almost put that in.
and that's to lighten it up a little bit. I had to put chicken in there. We needed some protein, and then a French onion soup.
Okay. I like that. Roll right into your.
The main course.
Roll right into it. I got to hear that.
So picking, obviously, it's going to be steak. So
Yeah.
picking the cut was the hardest part for me.
Okay.
So we all know ribeye is my favorite
Yeah.
cut. I did not do it because I'm pairing it with twin lobster tails.
Ooh.
So I went in with a bone-in fillet. A little classier cut. Want it bone-in because you need more flavor.
You
and
seem like a bone-in kind of guy.
I do like the bone-in. And then that's paired with garlic mash.
Oh, you meant steaks. All right, never mind.
Oh, is that what we're talking about? Garlic mash.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go with grilled broccolini,
Okay.
Okay.
and I'm gonna go served with some béarnaise and a side of butter.
Okay.
I'm full just thinking about it.
I did the bone-in ribeye.
Combo?
Or, very similar to Callie's first dish, I said or the seafood pasta.
Oh, so you get your choice.
You get your choice.
Like it.
I like it.
You know, that's why if you want some seafood on your first course, you get the lobster pizza with the steak, seafood pasta, lobster, shrimp, and scallops with a cream sauce, a little tomato, some parsley.
You want to read my description?
That's that.
It's very similar to that.
What are your sides, man?
My sides are a lobster mac,
Oh,
loaded sweet potato, and a grilled vegetable medley.
I like it.
Minute.
So, my main course. Normally I'm with you guys in the steaks. I like the bigger cuts too. But being that we have so much food here, I figured we can go ahead and just stick with the fillet. So, I had the fillet served medium rare, no exceptions. If you want it any
Fuck
other
you,
way,
don't be a bitch.
you're not
be a
fucking eating
bitch.
here.
Okay.
Okay. Also, there's no steak sauce with this. It's just that's it. Period. It's served with Velveeta mac and cheese, Chicken Shack roasted potatoes,
Chicken shack potatoes.
extra butters,
Oh, of course.
and for greens, I was told I need greens. Red Lobster fried green beans.
Red lobster.
So
green
we're gonna be
beans.
bringing in a lot of the local, a lot of the
He's supporting local.
everyone's coming to Augusta this
Fucking
week, baby.
Chicken Shack, bringing it in.
He's
Let's go.
supporting local establishments.
Also, if I ever get married, we're looking at something similar like this. So, just and my dessert, I'm bringing in Cheesecake Factory's is bringing me a platter, cheesecake platter, whatever you choose. Every table's gonna have a variety, little fucking paper dividers. You get whatever you want, man. And then you're gonna have some espresso shots specifically from our Oak Park office.
Okay.
I'll make them
Made
myself.
by you.
I'll hit the button.
I did go with a pumpkin pie cheesecake.
Knew that was coming.
Sure, yeah, absolutely. That's what I eat every fall. Also
And
with
summer.
a shot of
And winter.
espresso.
Yes,
Doesn't
classy.
matter what you're right. Doesn't matter the time of year. Give me a pumpkin pie cheesecake. With a shot of espresso, so you can wake back up from the devastation you just put in your
Do
stomach.
these golfers that do all this shit on Wednesday ever win? Because Jesus,
Scotty.
Yeah.
Scotty's won it twice.
Yeah.
Yes. My dessert is a ice cream sundae bar equipped with warm chocolate chip cookies and brownies.
Love that.
delicious.
Make your own.
Love
you want to make
that.
you want to make a cookie ice cream sandwich?
I like them all.
Go ahead.
I think we did good.
So when you see this, go ahead.
Those are great.
You're gonna get to pick whose
Those are
meals
great.
who, but also tell us what your master meal is,
Yeah.
Or what we should have added.
or what we
missed
should
out.
add
Are we
and
missing
what we
something?
missed.
I feel like we all hit seafood pretty hard.
Yeah,
We
There's
all,
a
we
variety.
all had a steak.
we hit steak.
The ribs. I couldn't figure out how to incorporate them.
First meal, man.
I'll say the only thing yours is missing is chicken wings and ribs. I don't know, man.
I took it out. The smoked aspect got taken out.
That's why I put it in.
I know.
So,
Well,
go ahead and comment your master's meal as well. That way, we can see who's his best. Maybe we'll make a bracket out of whoever comments on it.
Scotty really.
Scotty's fucking meal is money.
His-
yeah, there's some good ones over
It
the years.
wasn't that much different than his last one too. He had is this the one he had the gumbo? Or he had the gumbo the last time?
Gumbo last time. This time he's got a.
I mean that was
he's got a chili.
that was another thing that was on there. I'm a big New Orleans
Seafood gumbo.
Well, I just you know how hard it was for me to do this entire thing and not have pizza. Like
I was expecting a Jets
I was
pie
like,
in there.
it was like
coming.
a first course pizza.
I kept. Man, it was either that or Pizza Popolis might have made it, but I'm like, you eat one piece of that, you're gonna be stuffed. You're not gonna eat anything
Man,
else.
put
So.
put Crispelli's on there, man.
was
We just
talking-
dummied
I
like
was
5
talking
pizzas.
to Devo and he threw a lasagna on for the first course. I'm like, who's eating your final?
Those Italians, man, they do
Italians,
different.
Put a big old piece of lasagna before you take down a
It's
steak.
Italians,
Yeah,
dude.
man.
You've been to an Italian wedding, right?
Like
they
7
serve fucking
courses.
pasta first.
I know. I just was at one a couple weekends ago and they
Yeah.
said, would you like more? And I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah. Keep them coming.
Don't ask
Do
dumb
you
questions.
think I'm going to dance today with all this pasta? Come on.
I was also really close to doing steak or a chicken parmesan or a veal parmesan, something like that. But then my sides, my Velveeta mac and cheese would have clashed with the chicken
would've.
parmesan.
Would it have?
So
Would it have?
we're gonna stick with you're getting steak.
So I'm a starch carb kind of guy. I get made fun of for this all the time. We went to Stony Creek Roadhouse, and I ordered chicken parmesan. Everybody ordered chicken parm, right? They got like sides of vegetables. I got a side of mashed potatoes.
Yeah, I'm fine.
I got made fun of for it.
I'm fine with that.
Who are you out
Fuck
with?
it.
Bro, I've gotten
Yeah, my
all
wife
through my
and her
childhood.
sister.
When we'd go places, I would get chicken parm and I'd get fucking French fries, and people would be like, "What?" And I'm like,
It's great.
I don't care. Why
Give
do
me
I
the
need some
starches.
random fucking spaghetti noodles with my chicken parm? But yeah,
Give me the fucking starches.
Eat what you fucking want.
That's right.
what a day.
Yeah, what a day.
Well,
I hope you guys are all
go
gonna
eat again. So.
Yeah, I hope you guys are all gonna do what we're doing this weekend. The Masters will be on. We are taking a short little break for Easter. We'll be back the week of the draft. So obviously very exciting stuff coming up for the Lions. We can finally start talking about them a little bit with the draft going into the offseason. Until then, go Tigers, go Blue, forward down the field.
Yes, sir.
See you guys.
He got her when he knew he soft as butter. He ain't never been a fighter. You can go and ask his mother. I'm a lover and a fighter. Producer and a writer. Give a girl a quick fix and give your man a nice shiner. You know y'all don't really want it. And I can tell just by looking at you that you the type to run and go and tell just by looking at you. You on a mission for recognition by dissing. Didn't have no problem to